Welcome to Be Accountable, the podcast that empowers you to take charge of your mind, money, and life decisions to reach new heights. Join me on this motivational journey as we explore stories of resilience, strategies for personal growth, and the power of accountability in achieving your goals. It's your host, B, and together let's unlock the potential within and inspire positive change. Get ready to embrace accountability and turn your aspirations into reality. Why not me? Why not me? Why not me? Let's hop into Matthew 6:24. It says, "No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money." Let's keep going. Therefore, I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food? And the body more than clothes? Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns. And yet, your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life? Let me read that again. Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life? And why do you worry about clothes? See how the flowers of the field grow? They do not labor or spin. Yet I tell you that not even Solomon in all of his splendor was dressed like one of these. If that is how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today and tomorrow, is thrown into the fire, he will not much more clothe you. You of little faith. Mm. So do not worry, saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or what shall we wear? For the pagans run after all these things, and your heavenly Father knows that you need them. He knows. He knows we need them. He knows everything that we need. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all things that will be given to you as well. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for money. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Let me read that again. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. So why not you? Why not? Why not is because you stopped yourself before you even could. You stopped yourself before you even could. You think, who am I to be able to make the money I want to make? Live in the big house that I want to live in. I don't belong with those successful people. I can't want that because it's not for me. I didn't grow up that way. I didn't grow up like that. So I can't. I cannot do it. But where did you hear that? Who told you that? There's no need to answer. I'll tell you. You. You stand in your own way. We all have. We all have. But just like the tongue is powerful, so is the mind. And you can trick yourself out of something within seconds. Within seconds. And for what? The fear? The fear of the unknown? But again, ask yourself, why not me? Why not me? Why not me? You miss what you don't put in the work for. You miss what you don't go get. We can't just sit back. Remember, your situation is only temporary. What you're dealing with is only temporary. You feel it, you deal with it, you learn from it, and you move on. But because money rules everything around you, you sit in those places too long. You get comfortable. You listen to others, you get that self-doubt. You compare yourself and your situation, especially to people on the internet that you have never even met. But don't believe everything you see. We can't. We can't. It clouds our vision when we get fixated on certain things. You can't see yourself in those successful areas. But it has no names. So why, if you want it, you can't go get it? Why, if you want it, you can't have it? Because you don't believe it. You don't see it. You got to believe it. You got to see it. You got to visualize it. You got to have that faith. But that's not all. You got to put in the work. These successful people are not where they're at because they just sat there. Absolutely not. You must control what you can. And what you can't, that's where faith comes in because it's already taken care of. You're walking in your steps. But how long are you going to sit in those negative situations? Your current situation should never, does not define you. It's just a part of the story. It's a part of the way your life is supposed to be lived on this earth while you're here. So why not me? Why not me? Because we're comfortable. You're comfortable doing the same routine every single day. Going to work, getting the kids, cooking dinner, paying the bills. Repeat, repeat, repeat. But in order to grow, we must get uncomfortable. What does this look like with finances? Knowing the amount of money that's coming in versus what's going out. Having the bill money in control. Controlling the spending habits that we have. Paying people off that we owe. Stop holding on to the debt. Saving up for your future. Stop just worrying about the now. Knowing the difference between your needs and your wants, because a lot of us get those confused. But most importantly, just having the experiences and not just living to pay bills. It's more to it than just living to pay bills. The only person that can get you out of that is you. I know you're tired, but until you are really, 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 really tired, you're going to sit in the same habits. And that's why not you. You're not going for it. You're not seeing it. You're not putting yourself in the situation already, even though you don't have it. You got to spend that time with your finances. Get over the bad money habits. When you worry, you stress. When you stress, you don't think clearly. And then it's just a domino effect. One thing after another. And that's when we say life is life. That's where we say it. In the area of personal finance, we often face self-doubt. We are the reason why we don't have that financial success. And we think it's for other people, and it's not. It's for everybody. We have to let go of the excuses. We have to say, why not me? I deserve it. I'm working for it. I'm in alignment. I'm being obedient. We cannot ask for more and continue to keep asking for more when we are not handling or being responsible with what we have now. I don't have any money left over after paying bills. That's you. We got to get it done. We got to put in the work. We have to make sure that there's money after paying bills. We can have fun with our money. A budget is not a restriction, it's a plan, which means all we're doing is planning exactly where every single dollar is going. Every dollar is getting the appropriate job that it needs to get, from the bills all the way down to the fund. It can be included, but we got to be responsible, because when we open up and be responsible and manage, that is when the abundance comes. So why not you? Why not me? It's getting rid of those limiting beliefs. We got to open ourselves up to the possibility that financial success is within our reach. It's there. It's waiting. Let's go. Let's go. I know you're tired, but by embracing the why not me mindset and empowering yourself to overcome those challenges, get those opportunities, achieve the financial success that you deserve and you want, we have to put in the work. Stop pushing yourself out of the area you're supposed to be in. Stop thinking just because it's hard, it can't happen. Stop thinking just because you've been dealt bad after bad after bad, that good is not waiting for you on the other side. Because it's waiting. It is waiting for us to say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. If I want the change, I have to change. We have to stop blaming it on X, Y, and Z, blaming it on everything else, and not taking responsibility for our actions. You know you wasn't supposed to be on Amazon buying that, because that bill was coming out. You knew, and now you have to catch up. Now you got to catch yourself up. Because now you don't have the bill money. But if you would have written out your plan and made sure every dollar got a job where it was supposed to be, it would have worked out better. If you would have realized that your needs are being taken care of and you just need to sacrifice a little bit, it would have worked out a little better. It's not always about how much you make when you get paid. It's about the management. It's about knowing that your needs are taken care of. Your needs are taken care of. But you have to put in the time. You have to put in the effort to make sure that what God is providing, because He provides, that you're using it the way that you're supposed to, the way that it's intended to be used. Why not you? Why not you? What's holding you back? What's holding you back? Step out of that comfort zone. Put in the work and stop worrying. You're worrying because you're not listening. You're worrying because you're being disobedient. You're worrying because you believe it's your timeline. You're worrying because you're keeping up with everyone else. But it's always going to be about you and your household. What do y'all have going on? What do y'all need? You're worrying because you don't have the faith. You're worrying because you are already telling yourself no. God didn't say no. He didn't say no. You said no way before because, again, it wasn't on your timeline. We have what we need to get started. We have what we need to get started. We just have to get started, move through it. When we get knocked down, get back up and stop worrying about where the next is coming from. It's coming. It's there. It's there. But again, we see it. We think it first. We visualize it first. Then we step into it. Then we step into it. Write it down. I did not get where I am today by just winging it. I wrote it down. What I asked for, I was very specific. But did I ask and sit back? Absolutely not. I asked. I came up with the plan. I executed the plan. And by the time I received what I asked for, I wasn't shocked. I wasn't shocked. I was ready. I was grateful. I was believing that it was always on time. Always on time. Not on my time, but it was always on time. So this first episode was really just to get the mind working. To get the mind working. Working on asking yourself, not only why not me, but what is it that I'm actually asking for? Am I clear? Is that really what I want? Because we also got to be careful what we ask for. So be clear. Be clear and know that the only person, the only thing standing in your way is you. Is you. See it, visualize it, be specific, and go get it. It's yours. It's yours. It's yours. But join us next time. Join us next time on Be Accountable. We will continue to unlock the secrets on this journey of how you can go from point A to point Z, the good, the bad, and the in between, to financial empowerment. But until then, stay motivated, stay focused, and keep asking yourself, Why not me?